Hey guys, what's up? Welcome back to my channel. Hey guys, what's up? So, yeah, y'all know I wanted to give y'all a little video, and I like giving y'all videos and everything. So, welcome again to my channel. If you haven't already, follow my Instagram at ChrisAnthony.C. Like my video right there, down there, you know, and subscribe if you're new. And then, yeah, Snapchat I care about too, so ChrisC75. You should do that too. So the topic of this video is like Dare to Dream, you know? So, first you need some organization in your life, so let's, you know, like fix up my YouTube. Even though you know the background, it's gonna be ever changing until I finally like get things together. So don't be like me, but let me give you some tips on how to be like you. Especially since we're talking about school and like, you know, it should have started already, but you know, there might be some more tips that you might need. The first tip is if you're dorming, if you have a suite like mine where, well not suite, but a dorm like mine where you have 2 rooms and 1 bathroom, and so in each room is 2 people, try to find some type of organization where one person buys all the toilet tissues and all the soaps, and the other person buys all the cleaning supplies and does the cleaning, and another person does like a lot of the laundry. You know, find jobs that y'all can do and rotate it so that y'all just keep the order and keep the clean. Even if like you don't necessarily like care for it too much, or there's separate spaces. In the shared and common spaces, try to find some type of job so everyone at least has a role in keeping it clean. So not one person does all the work. The next thing for just like, you know, safety / school / organization / dare to dream is just like, even when it's your first year of college, what you should do is always, the first semester, get your grades up. Have the best grades and try everything that you can to have the best grades. And then, like, towards the end of the semester, see if there are any clubs that you can sign up for just to get a newsletter or just to check out. And then once you hit your second semester, then start diving into, like, little clubs and little activities that you have. I would normally say hold off until your second year, but if you really like that club, join it as fast as possible as you can, because seats may, like, rise up. But wait till your second year to actually, like, dive in those clubs, clubs and groups and everything. Because let's say, for example, you got like not too many decent grades your first year. Your first year weighs a lot, despite what they may tell you. So your first year, like, I got all A's straight across the first semester. So it's like when my GPA was looking a little bad in the second semester of my sophomore year, it was kind of like, I'm glad I got them high A's because I still floated above the 3.0 GPA line out of 4.0 scale. I believe that's like a 3.7 on a 5.0 scale if I did the conversion right, but you guys know what I mean. The next thing school-wise / like dare to dream-wise is don't be afraid to speak out. So if they say like, oh, you can't do this because you're this, or you can't do that, try to say like, well, what can I do about this? What can I do? Always find an option and don't stick to the fiction that they give you. So one example of this is when you go into college, they say, oh, you have to take a language class. Well, most people don't know this, but if you took 4 years of your language at your high school already and it shows on your transcript, you can opt out of the language or opt out to have to take all those language courses that you require. Most schools, I believe, do this. My old school did, and when I came to this school, they're like, oh yeah, we do that here. So I was like, all right. Yeah, most of the time they'll tell freshmen like, oh, you can't change the classes, oh, you get what I give you, when that's not always the case. You're the one paying your tuition. Always remember, you're paying your tuition for this school to still function. If nobody and everyone stop paying tuition and stop paying dues and everything like that, then the school shuts down. Endowment goes down and funding and everything goes down. Last but not least, I would say, ooh, my music stopped, that is crazy, let's fix that. Last thing I would say is just like, be you. Like, it's college, do you, do what you want to do. I mean, I'm not saying run around here and break hearts like some of these like little like roaches like to do, that's what I call them. Like, yeah, but run around, do what you gotta do, like do your classes, do your shopping, do your this, do that. Like, if you want to find a job that's nice, make sure it's part-time, don't overwhelm yourself, but just like flourish. Alright, think of it like a dating app. You know how they'll say like, oh, I don't want femmes, or I don't want like black people, or I don't want people that like have hairy bodies or something like that. It's like, for all the hate in the world, there's more love. So I'd rather you experience all the love in the world than the hate, and I'd rather you visualize and come up front with the hate, so it's just like, oh, I see that Tim doesn't like this about me, but John and Sue like this about me, so I'm gonna hang out with John and Sue. Don't conform for other people. Let the world and other people conform for you. Alright, and that works in vice versa ways to a lot of things. Don't settle for less when you know you can get more, or don't suppress yourself when you know there's so much more potential inside of you. So that's it for today's video. I hope you like it. Make sure to give this video a thumbs up. Share this video with your friends. Subscribe, like, Instagram Chris Anthony C, Snapchat Chris C 75.
Thank you. Thank you for coming out tonight.